It is once again time for the daily Ethno Guessr game. Today I will be testing if gin and tonic is the key to racial identification. Um, this was recommended in a comment, so shout out to Vortigan9068. This is based on your recommendation, but it's also this is a good this is an appropriate drink for this type of thing because if we look at the history of tonic water, it was used at first from this it was based on this drink from this specific type of tree used by the Spanish, recommended from the indigenous peoples of Peru and Bolivia and Ecuador, and then it was mixed with something to make tonic, and then that was used by the British Empire and mixed with gin because they're British and apparently they had to just mix it with gin. But yeah, it was actually used as a malaria remedy, and I'm assuming a general remedy um, in like tropical colonies of the British Empire. So this is a traditional British colonial drink. In like India, they use it in India and in parts of Africa, tropical places where malaria is present. So this is like goes hand in hand with racial identification. So I've already started drinking it. I've got my gin and tonic. This is probably more gin than tonic, but I don't know. The glass was small. It's nice. It's nice. So anyway, let's get into the daily Ethno Guessr game and let's see if this works. So immediately, I think this is some sort of Russian. Something like it's somewhere. It's in this region, I would say, but that's a broad region. And what specifically to guess, I am not sure. Could be Uzbek or something. Something is telling me to guess more north though, rather than there. So I'm gonna guess just northern Kazakhstan. Fuck, I was close, but I did not get it perfect. Okay. Um, this guy looks like he's from Laos, I would say. Somewhere around there. Okay. Solid. Solid guess. That was close. 40 within 50 kilometers of the specific like center of this ethnicity, whatever that distance is. That's pretty good. Okay, this one I think is I think this is probably the Korean one. I have a feeling this is the Korean one. I'm gonna go for Korea for this one. Okay, yep, it was the one I thought. It was the Korean one. This one's kind of similar to the last one. Same type of region, somewhere around here. And I'm not sure what to guess. I think for this one I'm gonna guess Uzbekistan. Okay, that counted as perfect. Solid. Okay, this one quite dark. Something about the outfit thing that you can kind of see a hint of that around these people. It's making me think it's like one of the hunter-gatherer type populations from around there. Okay, that was accurate. So far, so good. Again, another like Central Asian type of one. I think I remember this one being from Western China. Okay, it was. I didn't guess deep enough into China. But yeah, I remember this one. He kind of looks like he has rosy cheeks, so I just remembered that was in Western China, even though it doesn't look like that. I mean, I guess it does, but it's not what you would immediately think. Okay, this guy's very dark. Um, just based on that, I'm gonna go South Sudan. I don't know what else to guess for this. I know there's dark people in South Sudan. This might not be that group I'm thinking of, but let's go for it. Okay, it was close to there. I think this is a primitive Southeast Asian. I feel like Indonesia should be good. That might not be the best island, the best of these islands. Borneo, this island. I don't know if that's the best island to guess, but I'll go for that. I feel like I'll go. I'll switch it to Malaysia. My head is telling me switch it to Malaysia, even though I want to guess Borneo. I'll just do that. Okay, yeah, that was better. Okay, that got me the bullseye actually. I'm glad I listened to my head. This is the Luis Suarez one. This guy looks like Luis Suarez, and I think it's from around here. I just remember that. He looks like he doesn't look like Luis Suarez, but it looks like here. Sorry, let me get some. I've been talking too much and drinking not enough, so I apologize for that. I need to be drinking more of this, to be honest. Like, I need to honor the video and the purpose of the video. Why am I just fucking yapping and not drinking? Fuck. Anyway, I remember this guy being from around here. He looks like one of Luis Suarez's ancestors, with the rest being like Spanish, but this type of native mixed in. I'm just gonna go for that. Okay, that's exactly what I thought, where I remembered it. Doing pretty well so far. Now we got this guy. Now this guy looks Polynesian. He looks like a Pacific Islander. Um, how do I know that? I mean, he kind of looks like a Filipino, but with like, I don't know, a bit like more like a white person, like a mix of a white person and a Filipino, but like without the intermediate skin tone. Like if you mixed a white person with a Filipino, it would look like this guy, but the skin would be lighter. So kind of Polynesians kind of look like whites mixed with Filipinos, but without the intermediate skin tone. Still the Filipino skin tone. I don't know how to explain it, but their face is just he just looks like he's that. Now sometimes I get screwed over with these ones. Like there was being one that was I guessed Fiji on, and then it was like the only island I couldn't guess, and then there was one with there was a Samoan one, and I guess Samoa, or there was one that was everything but Samoa, and there was one that was everything but Fiji, and I've guessed Fiji and Samoa for those respectively, like when it was the wrong answer. I'm just gonna go Fiji for this one. I feel like I've done this exact thing before, and it's not gonna be the Fiji one, but I'm just gonna go for it. Okay, that counted as bullseye. Okay, that's good. Top 1% of players, but it looks like this just refreshed though, and yeah, I got pretty close to perfect. 7 perfect rounds is pretty damn good. Pretty close to perfect. This must have just reset though, because yeah, yeah, it doesn't look like that many people have played. But anyway, that's pretty good. I don't know what my highest ever score is. I haven't been keeping track. That might be it, to be fair, because I've never got the full perfect. I'd remember that. That might be um that might be my best ever score. Unfortunately, because this just reset, I can tell. And I checked earlier, like checked yesterday if the game had reset. I did notice yesterday evening the game had reset. I remember the first one for the last round was the angry woman who's from like Chad. And so I didn't end up doing that one at all. I just like drank, and now this is my first one of the day. So I missed the last one. And I know this because it just reset. It's not going to reset again tonight. Sometimes I'll do 2 drinking ones in the same night, but now I know that this one just reset. There isn't going to be another one tonight while I'm drinking, so this will be the last one of the evening. I did also, when I went to the liquor store, I looked for bourbon. I thought like some bourbon like from the southern US would be another appropriate drink to test out. Just feels like appropriate for the game, you know? But apparently we can't uh we can't buy American alcohol in our liquor stores anymore because of, you know, the tariff situation or whatever, you know. Or Trump threatened to take over our country. I guess I could say that. I'm kind of hesitant about what I should say. That's not going to get censored. Trump threatened to take over our country. Now we don't have American liquor in the stores, and maybe it's more from the tariffs, but yeah. But this is still good. This isn't, like I said before. This is an appropriate. Clearly, look at my score per top 1%. This is clearly an appropriate drink for racial profiling, racial detection. Um, this drink has like pretty cool origins that are relevant to the game. Like the British used to drink this and like build colonial India, you know. And now the opposite is happening, and I'm drinking this while Indians are colonizing my country. But hopefully we can start deporting them soon. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today's Ethno Guessr. I will try again tomorrow. I will try put a if you want to put a drink recommendation, I'll do that. I'm not gonna do the fentanyl recommendations. I'm not gonna do the fucking crack recommendations. I feel like you guys don't have my health in your interests. So yeah, I will not be doing those. But if you want to put a drink recommendation, I will get to them. But yeah, that is all for now.